Yes, yes.
And so many of my strategies to bring in another piece of terminology of mine, the mean dad voice.
Hmm.
Sometimes when we're not sure what to do in life, or when we're vulnerable, or just in our repose, or just being alive, a mean dad voice tells us what's wrong with us and
Mm.
how we'll never
Hmm.
get it right. And
Hmm.
that is a uniquely terrible thing to be litigating as you're theoretically trying to go to sleep.
Awful.
You can't make yourself go to sleep. you can't you can't yell yourself into falling asleep. Like, it just
Yep.
doesn't work that way. And so this little part of the concerto I'll draw together by saying, like, so I think the practice, in your words, for this is to say to yourself, I mean, you could do something as glib, works for me, as like, I've decided not to worry about this, or I've decided this is going to be okay. And like, kind of
Mm.
make a deal with yourself. And yeah, it may sound like happy talk, but like, seriously, dude, has yelling at yourself ever helped your heartbeat go down and let you go to sleep? And I've
Nope.
realized, and so I
Lord
did.
knows I've tried.
And I'll cut flash forward through years of this practice, and I have a lot of practices about sleep I'd love to share with people. But one of them is I say to myself, "Hey, you know what? What's going to happen? What's the worst thing that's going to happen? Like, tomorrow is actually Thursday is my Thursday. Thursday is my day when I do things like schedule a podcast with my friends, but it's also when I do a lot of my like power puttering around the house stuff.
Yeah.
And so, like, what's the worst thing that's going to happen? I said, well, I know I need to be up to talk to Jeff at 10,
Hmm.
so just set an alarm for 8. You get I had 4.5 hours of sleep, and then it'll be fine. You've done stuff on 4 hours of sleep lots of times, and maybe you'll take a nap later, and maybe you won't, but you can't really catch up on sleep. But you also, there is no benefit to stressing out about sleep you didn't get.
Yeah.
And knowing that before you, quote, try to go to sleep, I find more helpful than it seems.